elasticity, roughness or texture. We're gonna go to the world of real royal jelly and peptides, a beautiful blend that is exclusive to the Perlier line in Royal Elixir. This is the youth creator, and it took me by surprise because I wasn't expecting this size. This is not the ½ ounce. This is not a 1 ounce. This is actually a 2 ounce huge bottle of the incredible elixir that is going to firm your skin, smooth your skin, even and brighten out your skin. It's an incredible immediate and long-term benefits, and it's a $166 value that we have slashed the price down by 80%. Take a look at these. If you have lines and wrinkles that are etched in for decades, expression lines, look at the difference. This is just 3 weeks using it 1 time a day. When you get this huge jumbo size bottle, you're gonna wanna use it in the morning, at night. And again, you're getting immediate and long-term benefits to give you that bounce, the elasticity, that bright and smoothness. It actually optimizes your own skin's natural collagen. So if you love to see the results like you're seeing here on your screen, whether it's horizontal lines, whether it's the nose to mouth lines, whether it's the 11 lines between the brow area, whether it is even that thick, kind of coarse, rough, thin texture to your skin, this is gonna be the answer. That's why we call it the Royal Elixir Youth Creator. It's literally mimicking more youthful skin by optimizing your own skin's natural collagen. So with $134 savings, we do not have auto ship on this. I would jump in and start placing your order, maybe even buy a couple of these jumbo size bottles. And joining me for the entire hour is, of course, Prince Scipione Borghese, who is live. Skip, I'm so excited. We have some of your most incredible products this hour, and it's celebrating your 29th-year anniversary. It's gonna be a big deal.
I love how you guys have taken my 29th anniversary from April into May. That is superb. That is
Why not?
wonderful. I get to take all these incredible values that we brought in for our 29th. It just so happens that I guess what's it called when you go from 1 hour to the next? You connect the 2 months. There's a word for it. Anyway, somehow I've connected April to May because it's one long, beautiful visit. We're going to launch something that's never going to be back. And I'm not exaggerating. The double 2 ounce size of the youth creator will never come back. The last 3,000 of you who are there now, we will have the ½ ounce youth creator. We'll have the 1 ounce youth creator. We may do a bonanza size one day, but the double size is being retired. And you've always asked me to tell you when things are being retired. This is. So for our 29th anniversary, we have the last 3,000 of you that can get our youth creator. What is the youth creator double size? First of all, it's all about royal jelly. Royal Elixir is our most sophisticated, most tested, most scientifically developed skincare brand. It was developed for skin that was 50 to 55 and older. Generally, that is the skin that needs the most amount of help when it comes to reawakening, reviving the skin, bringing youthful bounce and action back to the skin. A lot of times, especially, and I saw it in our own family with my mom and especially with my grandmother, we get thinning looking skin, crepey, thin, delicate, lackluster, gray, lifeless looking skin. This is the product that brings that back to life. Now, you will see ridiculous before and afters when it comes to wrinkles. You'll see ridiculous before and afters when it comes to suppleness and elasticity. But this product was built as a serum or a booster because it is the only product within all of Royal Elixir that has a youth peptide in it. So not only does it have actual royal jelly, we're the only company in the world that uses real royal jelly from the hive to the product without converting it. Look at this. Those lines are some of the hardest lines to attack in the skincare industry. Look at what happens after 3 weeks, 1 time a day. You're getting a 2 ounce size. You can use this twice a day. It goes into your skin so quickly. Within 15 seconds, you don't feel it anymore on the top layers of your skin, except that your skin feels supple and dewy and just incredibly soft. What this product delivers is called the miracle of nature. We go to the hive. The company's been around for 100 years. We own our own facility in Italy. We get this product, this ingredient from the hive. We immediately put the royal jelly in a refrigerated vacuum system. So there's no air, no light, and it's cold. It's treated like a food, brought to our facility near Venice, and then developed to go right into the product without ever changing its chemical composition. Why? Because royal jelly, we'll look at this before and after as I speak. Royal jelly is the only product that in nature can change a bee from what you know it to be to the queen bee. Genetically speaking, they start off exactly the same. But this bee is fed an exclusive diet of royal jelly within the hive, and it is the only bee to actually become bigger, the only bee to live 50 times longer, and the only bee to be able to reproduce. And no scientist can explain that. No one understands the power of royal jelly. That's why I always say the bigger the issue, the happier you're going to be, in my opinion. The
Absolutely.
more the
No.
problems,
Yeah.
the happier you will be.
More advanced signs of aging. So I don't want you to think if you're of a certain age and you're saying, oh, I've had these lines, these wrinkles, the uneven skin tone and texture for decades. There's nothing that you can do to help me. This is talking about turning back the hands of time, giving your skin, telling your skin to act and look and create like it did when it was more youthful. And this size is
Yeah.
retiring. So it's not the half-ounce size, which would be great at $32.95. It's not even the 1 ounce size. This is a $166 value that we have slashed the price for the final quantity of you that can pick it up at an 80% off savings. Here's how I want you to place your order. Under $7 gets it home. Give yourself, take a before picture, give yourself that full 30 days to see the difference, to feel the difference, to see that luminosity, to see that difference to your skin. You're like, wow, those lines and wrinkles looked really deep before. I might have been wearing a lot more contour, a lot more makeup. Here's what's happening. Yes, we're gonna give you incredible moisture and brightness, but just within 2 weeks, 10% improvement in the look of elasticity. That's that bounce, that's that plump, that's that resilience, that's that youthful quality. And 22%, it goes up. The measurement, the clinical improvement, that is an instrumental test. We cannot flub those numbers. We can't make that up. That is scientifically measured, which means your lines and wrinkles are gonna be diminished, which means your skin is gonna look softer, more even. It's gonna have that elasticity. It actually using that real royal jelly and the peptides, what it does is it optimizes your own skin's natural collagen production. That's why you can get these incredible, intense results.
And it's the only product within all of Royal Elixir that works as a booster because of the youth peptide. See, a lab in Japan was so curious about what makes royal jelly such a unique food for our skin. What makes it a whole food if you were to eat it, because it's got every vitamin, mineral, sugars, lipids, omegas that are actually food for the body. If you were to eat royal jelly, you could sustain your own life. That's why they call it a whole food. But so curious that they were able to map out the genome of royal jelly and find the youth gene. This product has the synthetic youth gene, meaning it was synthesized from the youth gene into a peptide. A peptide communicates to your skin.
Right.
So it's the only product, except for one that we'll launch in a second, the only product within all of Royal Jelly that acts as a booster to anything else you use within the Royal Jelly line. So not only will it help the Royal Jelly that you put on your skin, but it also will boost the effects. And it has 3 delivery systems, not 1. We call it an elixir because it is that powerful. And